Hello, and happy midweek Wednesday to all of my Aquarius. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your video. Let's do it, Aquarius. Let's do it. Listen, Aquarius, the moon is in Taurus. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Venus is the planet of love and pleasure. When you think about Venus, think about pleasure, enjoyment, relationships of all kinds, erotic love, sexual desire, beauty, romance, cooperation, attraction, love, aesthetics, art, and music. Yes, about living your absolute best life here on earth. Taurus is a divine feminine sign. What you all have in common is the fact that both of you all are fixed signs, right? So if you're an overgiver, how are you going to position yourself to be in receiving mode to live your absolute best life, a life that you absolutely love and a life that you are absolutely pleased with if you're over giving, right? How can you receive when you're constantly giving? Let's go. Giving thought to this, giving thought to that, handouts and all of these other things, right? So let's get ready to live your absolute balanced out best life, a life that you absolutely love, Aquarius, and a life that you're pleased with. The energy is already clear. Let's go. All right. The Two of Pentacles, we have the Magician card, the Tower card, the Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, the King of Cups. All right. So Tower card, right? Tower card is attached to Mars. We had a moon. The moon was in Aries on Monday and Tuesday. You felt part of it on Tuesday before we rolled on into Taurus, right? And so now we are still experiencing that moon in Taurus, right? We are in the last quarter moon phase. Somebody has to really make some firm decisions about getting structured so you can be in receiving mode, especially if you're a person that said, I'm always giving, and nobody ever gives me anything. Somebody gave you life. Somebody gave you breath, right? People are constantly coming across and giving you advice and those kind of things. So somebody's definitely having a tower moment. This is attached to Mars and this is attached to Mercury. Mercury and Mars are not retrograde right now. So clearly there's messages coming through about where to put your energy. Find out what your purpose is here on earth. I say this a lot on my channel, but please find out what your purpose is. So when you feel like I can't receive because I'm stressed out and my emotions are getting low and things are cutting into my joy, cutting into my creativity, cutting into my sexuality, cutting into a better life here on earth, I need to get near water. I need to replenish near water. So below this video, I do have guided meditation for a video for your solar plexus chakra. But if you click on that and go to your go to that particular channel, just keep in mind for your root chakra, which is connected to the element of earth. That is your root chakra. You can do guided meditation on that. For the element of water, that's your sacral chakra. Element of fire, that's your solar plexus chakra. And element of air, your heart chakra, right? So you're an air sign. Get your heart together. But again, source is saying to you, I'm trying to send you financial independence. I'm trying to approve you for more money coming across your path. I'm trying to increase creativity when it comes to your ideas for a business. You can be working somewhere, but God is also saying to you, or if you have your own business and you desire another stream of income, maybe writing a book, creating a good product or service, offering, something that's going to cause you to get to financial independence. That's what Source is trying to do. So come on down, Aquarius. Come on. You can be living your absolute best life here on earth. If you are a giver, constantly just giving thought. Remember that element of air is connected to the heart chakra and it has a mind of its own. So if your heart is torn between keep giving out your time and your energy to people, places, and things, and you're not getting that much in return, or you just feel like, okay, I'm being breadcrumbed, or people are leaving me out of their life, or I'm confused. Sources like you can pull it together. So this is where you have an opportunity to finish it out strong, get serious about your life. That's what that full moon was about. Eight of Pentacles. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Princess of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and then also the Queen of Cups. Some people are going to be in for a rude awakening because you're not going to give a whole lot of thought or time to anything anymore. One of the beautiful things about you all being ruled by the same planet that rules Capricorn. Remember, we had the full moon in Capricorn on that buck moon on the 3rd of July, which we were feeling the effects of the moon in Sagittarius. So the moon in Sagittarius was getting us all geared up for sitting down and saying, okay, I need to get structured. I need to get real serious about my life. I need to get, put some traditions in place. I need to create some rules, some structure, some boundaries, right? Some people are going to be shocked because this is also what's coming your way. A lot of information is coming in. 8 of Pentacles. This is first income, is incoming information about your legacy and your legacy wealth. How do you want to be known as? So you're not making yourself as accessible as you used to. You're too busy building wealth, right? Some of you all, every time the phone rings, you're answering it. Sometimes, every time somebody calls, you're racing to their aid, dropping everything. But somebody is really focusing on their legacy. Somebody is very serious about their legacy, right? And so again, it's going to make somebody financially independent. You won't have to put in if you're putting in a leave slip because you're working for somebody else, you'll have the leave to say, okay, I have leave. So I'm using leave that I built up on my job to take off for whatever amount of time. But while I'm working, while I'm on leave from one job, I'm actually making money on my second in my business. So somebody is planning things out right now. Here we have the King and Queen of Cups. You have an enormous amount of wisdom and you have an enormous amount of compassion. And just like you learn how to save yourself, you're teaching people how to save themselves as well. So I'm telling you, some people, things are going to come crashing down on some people. It's already happening right now because you've learned how to save yourself and you're not as accessible to people like you once were, Aquarius. And people are starting to see that. It's like you're not answering the phone as much. You're letting things go to voicemail. You're responding via text because you're busy. You got stuff going on. And I see you in celebration mode. I see you in constant celebration mode, speaking, continuing to speak things into existence. So congratulations to you all, Aquarius. Just aligning yourself with people who are on that same frequency. So yeah, you got clear messages coming through about your legacy. A lot of people are going to be asking a lot of other people, have you talked to Aquarius? Has anybody seen or talked to Aquarius? Aquarius is busy. Busy. 4 of Cups. We have the Moon card, Hermit card, 8 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. Just like I said, Moon card. Some people from your past want to reach out to you. They want to talk to you. Have you talked to Aquarius? Well, we haven't heard from Aquarius or whatever. Aquarius is too busy focusing on your legacy wealth, multiple streams of income, coming up with ideas, creative ideas to be in receiving mode to help change other people's lives. See, here we have the 8 of Pentacles twice. Yeah. Some energies from your past, sources replacing their energy with multiple streams of income, creative ideas with some things. So when I say energies, it could be 2 people, 2 places, 2 things. It's just energies that are like that from your past that's on a lower frequency, right? They're kind of boxed in with their ideas where you are now creatively, like it's been a creative explosion in your mind. Like somebody literally just discovered, oh my God, look at all these resources out here. You got air, water, fire, earth. Look at all of this abundance in the universe. That's how somebody's starting to think. Here we have the 3 of Cups. Again, came out twice. You're in celebration mode. You're in hermit mode. Somebody could be in hermit mode right now. Hermit mode is connected to the Zodiac sign Virgo. Virgo is the I analyze sign. So somebody has really sat down and started analyzing their lives and said, I'm not closing out this cycle and ending up on the dark side of the moon. Every day that the moon moves into another sign, I am determined to land on the bright side of these moon phases, not the dark side. The side of confusion. I'm not sure if I made the right decision. I'm going on by what people said about me and all of this other stuff. Somebody is in a totally different headspace. Totally different headspace. 4 of Cups, that used to be you sitting around ruminating on things, and more money is coming across your path. Here we have the Page of Pentacles. So some kind of an approval is coming through. So an approval can come through a creative idea, right? So if somebody's waiting on an approval for a house or something like that, or an approval to move, or an approval to start a business, that's the approval right there. It's incoming information. So in your Your tower moment, source is saying, I'm sending downloads of information to you. They can come through just a regular conversation with the person that says, you know what, you'd be good at this, or you would be good at that, or you could have a dream or premonition, or some kind of insight, or your perception. Something is telling you there's a need for such and such. Let me create space to create that good product or service. Let me get working on it right now. I don't care how many other things that look like that. I know I have my own special spin that I can put on it. So that's what I'm seeing for you all, Aquarius, so far. This is great, 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 great. That you all are now getting those creative juices flowing and thinking of other ways to earn income, that resource incoming, right? Resources incoming, thinking about your legacy, building around your life purpose, building around your life purpose. Somebody's purpose is to educate people. So you may be creating some kind of manuals on things, writing books. There's so many different types of self-help books, but they all have the purpose may be the same, is to help people to learn how to help themselves or to heal. But when you turn the pages, the author or authors are adding their own special twist to it. That's what sets it apart. And so now they got to go about the business of marketing it. And there's so many free platforms to market, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or Meta, or whatever, Twitter, whatever the sites are. And people are taking advantage of those free resources, right? So, all right, let's get going, Aquarius. Let's get going. Here we have the 5 of Cups, the 2 of Cups. We also have the 5 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and also the 5 of Pentacles. So you're also celebrating. It's 2 things that you've decided to celebrate. When you say, I'm getting real serious about some things, I'm not making myself as available as I used to. That's going to hit some people like a ton of bricks. Some people already know Aquarius is, don't even bother calling. They change their number. You're outside of the universe. They already learned that. But some people that's connected to your universe right now is going to have to learn you're no longer available like you used to be, right? You're no longer available to give out money. You're no longer available to whenever they need you, every beck and call. Here we have the 5 of Pentacles. So somebody has to deal with their, somebody really has to deal with their shadow self. Whatever your insecurities, instabilities, you can write this down, insecurities, instabilities, lack of career success, right? So somebody's career is not going that well and you're constantly funding their career. Guess what you're doing? Being an overgiver. You can teach them, you can give people advice. If they decide not to take it and they're just looking for a handout, somebody's about to be in for a rude awakening. Any people in your life that are impatient with you, and you've been more patient with them and they're impatient with you, they're about to be in for a rude awakening. Anybody who is disrupting your career success or your prosperity, and you've been trying to help impart your wisdom and knowledge, rude awakening. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a whole lot of rude awakenings, a lot of popped out eyeballs. People are looking like their eyeballs looking like dinner plates. They can't believe it. They're shocked, grabbing for their invisible pearls, clutching their invisible pearls. They won't believe it. I'm telling you, Aquarius. If anybody who has been dishonest about things, rude awakening, rude awakening. To try to play an Aquarius, you just played yourself. I'm trying to tell you, you guys are the smartest sign in the Zodiac, and your brains are constantly thinking. And so the only time when you almost go into zombified state is when these are people that you love deeply, and you almost cannot believe they're lying to you, and they're trying to play they're insulting your intelligence to a point where it's just like, wow, really? Okay, that's the frequency we're on. But we are not on that frequency. That's the frequency you're on. Okay, I'm not stepping down off of my throne. So somebody is putting a manhole cover over the past and moving on. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a lot of invisible pearl grasping and clutching. I'm talking about people clutching their own pearls like they can't believe it. Oh my God, Aquarius is not available? Nope. You've already been through the nightmares. You've already been through the nightmares, the stress, the overthinking, being taken advantage of, all of that. So, like I said, somebody is in total receiving mode. I mean, for real, somebody is in their feminine energy, like the soft energy. That's what somebody's like, I'm in receiving mode now. You want to give me a compliment? Thank you. I'm not wondering if there's some underlying shade. Thank you for the compliment. I'm in my receiving mode right now. That's what you all are saying, right? Here we have the Two of Cups. So I see soulmate energy coming across your path. So kudos and congratulations to you all. Page of Pentacles came out twice. I'm telling you, source is doubling somebody's money. And then we also have the Five of Wands. The energies from your past, they're still in this right here, fight mode. They're still in fight mode, still seeing you as competition, you know, still fired up. I mean, just still battling the people that's connected to their universe. And what mode are you in? You're in the mode of that cycle is closed. I got real serious about closing out cycles. That's what you said, Aquarius. Got real serious about closing out cycles. So kudos and congratulations to you all. And if somebody were to bring you back some information, oh, guess who asked about you, Aquarius? You know, it doesn't really matter. I don't even want to know what they have to say because they're outside of your universe. You're not trying to be triggered by anything on that very low. We're talking about that moon. This moon card right here, these are people who are on the lowest frequencies. People who are still gossiping about people instead of gossiping about some ideas that can help change people's lives. They're still gossiping about people, still negative energy. And you're over here, legacy wealth, financial independence, life just, you know. So here we have the Strength card, we have the Magician card, the Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and also the King of Cups. Yep. Like I said, wisdom. You have a lot of wisdom, lots of wisdom about some energies. We have the Strength card. Source is saying just stay laser focused. This is the 8th card in tarot. And so I see booked and busy for you, not burdened at all. Booked and busy. Here we have the Nine of Swords. Some people could be living out nightmares right now, but they can wake up just like you did from yours. They can leave their jobs. They can leave their romantic relationships. They can leave their friendships. They can leave a lot of things behind. But you tried to wait for some people, but they weren't listening. So you've moved on. Here we have the Three of Swords. Some people are, when I say shocked, I'm talking about heartbroken shocked. And so heartbroken, in fact, that if you were to try to communicate with them, it's like, I tried to tell you something, they will take offense to it. Like, oh, you telling me I told you so, and I just needed you there to just hear me out and be a safe space and a soft landing for me. Okay, well, I'm not sure how else I'm supposed to respond. I'm about to catch a flight. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to respond to that. If you respond at all. Here we have the Magician card. So, Magician card came out twice. A lot of people are getting messages. A lot of people are getting messages loud and clear, whether they talking amongst themselves, fighting amongst themselves, arguing, whatever. People are getting a message loud and clear. You, Aquarius, have moved on. You are in receiving mode, right? You're moving towards a life you absolutely love and a life that you are pleased with. Some of y'all are going to start dating again if you don't already have your boo or your person. Some of you all are going to start dating again. Some of you all, like I said, some of you all are getting back into art and music if you're not already there. Some of you all are looking at the aesthetics of your life. I could see somebody maybe exchanging some furniture in your house, like for something new, just brightening up your space. I see a lot of you all saging, cleaning up your space, rearranging furniture, in your house that make it energetically better for you, right? Deep in the center of the self are the soul cells of who you really are. Dig for them, believe in them, and then offer them to another person. And you can heal each other's hearts and keep love alive forever. That's from Elizabeth Lesser. Breathe deeply. What will your offering be today? Yeah, so like I said before, somebody is in receiving mode. A lot of people are going to be like, well, I don't have, I didn't know that you needed such and such. Why? Because their throat chakra is out of alignment. Because throat chakra, and I explained this before, so if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. Your throat chakra is not about just audible expression. Your throat chakra is also about your spirit, listening with your spiritual ears. So if a person is sending out messages and they've said to you 1,001 times, I'm so exhausted, and that person just keeps talking to you on the phone like if they never heard that, because they need to plug into that air, and they need that air and that water. And if you collapsed somewhere and you try to call them, straight to voicemail. It has to be something, some emergency. And even if it was in, they would say, well, you gotta stop letting people stress you out, Aquarius. They wouldn't even consider that they were one of the people that stressed you out. So anyway, you got to make sure you take care of yourselves, Aquarius. You got to make sure you take care of yourself. So somebody is definitely in receiving mode now. Somebody is definitely in receiving mode, and that's all Source. That's what Source wanted you to be, to balance it out, Aquarius, because you're about to live your best life. I mean, your absolute best life. So, detachment. That's it. That's detachment. I'm telling you, some people from your past already know you've detached. Here we have, with detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. Somebody want more money in their life? Stop answering the phone every 5 minutes, every time somebody calls. Because you be missing an opportunity for a job to come through, right? You want to receive a new job. You want to receive some advice that's people are telling you about how to invest your money and what's going to work out best for you. You want to receive your new significant other. You want to receive a new soul family, right? You're in receiving mode, right? You stop giving, unless you're sending out messages to the universe for what you want to sit back and receive. Green man. Yep. 15, all that I desire comes to me easily. Say this, Aquarius, and effortlessly. I know this to be true, for I am abundant in all that I do. Somebody is about to enjoy this earth like never before. Somebody is in complete receiving mode, and I'm talking about receiving of all that's good and that's going to make your life a life that you love and that you are pleased with, Aquarius. So sit down and watch a movie. Receive some messages. No particular movie in particular. This 5 + 4 is 9. 9 is a number of death, rebirth. Something has definitely ended. Somebody has set in their mind today, when you watch this video, or sometime this week, you may have set it in your mind that, hey, I'm going to stop being an overgiver. I'm going to stop being an overgiver. And when I tell people that I need something, however I say it, whether it's a passive way or an assertive way, and you still don't hear me with your spiritual ears, it's still not clicking and connecting, then guess what? No more overgiving. That's what's going to hit some people like a ton of bricks. It's going to hit people like a ton of bricks, that when you listen with your spiritual ears, you automatically go to what, Aquarius? Offering. Oh, well, why didn't you just ask me? I could help you. Oh, I know such and such. I could get that answer for you. I was just reading that. I was just looking that up. I could get that for you. Not unless God says. So somebody's going to close out this cycle. You finishing strong, Aquarius, and I'm going to help you finish strong. Somebody is in receiving mode. Expect powerful change. Like I said, some people are going to be clutching some invisible pearls, Aquarius. I'm serious. Watch. You'll see what I'm talking about. Some people are going to be clutching some invisible pearls. Oh, my God. Aquarius isn't available? You sitting on an airplane somewhere where they telling everybody to turn your electronic devices off. You didn't see a message come through. Nothing. You are on a plane somewhere, laid out on the beach. You somewhere. So that's what I'm saying for you all, Aquarius. So kudos and congratulations to you. We also have the Joker of Clubs, the Ace of Clubs, the 5 of Hearts. We have the Joker of Hearts. We have the 7 of Hearts and the 4 of Diamonds. And so, yes. So, somebody may have felt like, as far as ideas are concerned, or that fire in you, that it's almost like, okay, I have been the joke. Like, I have been the brunt of jokes in the past. But now somebody has... somebody's third eye is wide open, and that's what people aren't expecting. When you're a very nice person, when you're a very kind person, people start to take your kindness for weakness, Aquarius, And I'm sure you all know this. And that's where the overgiving goes. Well, if I just be nice to them, maybe they don't know any better. Maybe they were raised back a pack of hyenas growing up. Maybe they were raised in the wild or the wilderness. Maybe they were. And I'm not saying this to be funny at all, because remember, when people are stumbling around in the dark, they're stumbling around in what? In their wilderness, right? But now that you're in the light and your third eye is wide open, and when we talk about third eye, you have spiritual sight. That means your vision is clear, your spiritual vision is clear, your intuition, you're paying attention to that, the voice of source inside of you. You're receiving messages through your dreams. You have insight about things. You perceive very well, right? You your psychic abilities are on point. So yeah, so you may have felt like somebody could be playing somebody else, but you keep trying to tell people, it's like, you don't see they don't want to see certain things. So like I said before, here we have the 5, the 7, and Joker of Hearts. Somebody's definitely lamenting over something, but it's not you, right? And so there's some temptation for you to go back to a certain way that you would have been, and if you did not realize it was a manipulation tactic, right? So, but you've outgrown that. You know how sometimes people will say, when you're dealing with narcissistic energy, for instance, whether it's family or somebody who's connected to the family, or just in general, you're dealing with that, and you don't know how to control that water in your cup. You're an air sign, but you're a water bearer, and that water is spilling all over the place, right? It would be like somebody calling you. They always calling you, telling you, oh, guess what my boyfriend or girlfriend did to me? Guess what they said? And you go jumping in your car like Medea, and you flying around the corner just to see what's going on, only to find out, oh, it wasn't that bad. And then after a while, you start to say, okay, this person knows that every time they manipulate me, I go jolting off into the night. But see, this time, something is going to happen for real. Where for you, you've already closed out the cycle, right? And so this last time, and I'm only using this as an example, right? So just take what resonates with you. Next time they call you, oh, my such and such and I, we just had an argument. It's going straight to voicemail. They're going to keep calling you. It's going to keep going straight to voicemail until they call somebody else. Or the next time somebody says they need money, it's going to go straight to voicemail. Or they need you to help them with an exam, straight to voicemail. They're going to have to find some other way to figure it out. You're not available anymore. Because every single time you can't run into people's aid. But this time you're not available. You're tired of the joke being on you. Tired of the joke being on you. So, for the people who did not hear you with their spiritual ears because their throat chakra is out of alignment, because their communication is not effective, and they always assume that you would be running to people's aid, like I said, catching flights, cruises. That's you, Aquarius, catching flights or cruises. Some of y'all will be catching feelings, with your new person. And I mean, like, healthy feelings with new friends and new, possibly significant others or whatever. But that's what I'm seeing for you all. So let's get ready to close this out. We have the Joker of Spades. We have the 8 of Spades, the 3 of Spades. We have the 9 of Spades. And we also have the Queen of Hearts. Alrighty. 8 of Spades, 3 of Spades, 9 of Spades. Nightmare, broken hearts, and, overthinking. So, like I said, that sword cuts both ways. Here we have the Queen of Hearts. Like I said, Queen of Compassion. You have compassion for those, but you're going to see a powerful change because some of you all have been over giving your time and your energy to people who don't hear you. They didn't want to hear you, wasn't listening, whatever the situation was. But again, cycle is closed and you're moving out. You're moving on. You're moving on. I mean, somebody may be moving out. Somebody could be moving to a new home. So if that's the case, congratulations. Certainly booked and busy. That's what I'm saying for you all. Certainly booked and busy. But, you have forgiven some people from the past. Somebody didn't want to listen. Or some people. It's not just somebody, but some people. Because there's a lot of people that's going through a tower moment right now. A lot of people. So, but for you, Your awakening came at is I gotta be in receiving mode. I'm in my soft human era, right? That's what you all are saying. I'm in my soft human areas. It's about time that you start receiving, you know, the benefits of all the things that you've been giving out. You've been praying for people, you've been complimenting people, you've been giving people money, you've been being nice to people who were mean-spirited to you, you've been, you know, withholding any negative comments or, you know, conversation about people who you know have been talking about you. You haven't said a thing about them. So yeah, you're in receiving mode. 0, closing out cycles. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this is about shuffling. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right. Blocked, blocked. Blocked, blocked. Cycle is closed. We're talking about that root chakra. Somebody blocked some people out of your life. Block, block, block. And some people are seeing red. Why can I not get in contact with Aquarius? I'm telling you, somebody's going to be sitting on the plane and they're going to tell you, turn off all electronic devices. Out of alignment. See, so here's the thing, the number 5 pivotal point in your life. And so somebody has decided, see, this is how they are. Things are in, you know, they won't have a choice. This is you right here. You're saying it's a pivotal point in my life. And depending on how hard that lightning strikes for some people, it may stop you in your tracks, Aquarius, where you feel like, oh my God, I can't just abandon, you know, somebody like that. But it's not abandonment. People have to learn lessons. People have to learn lessons. But here you are. This is throat chakra right here. This is throat chakra. This is throat chakra. And this blue right here is throat chakra. So this number 4 right here lets me know that you're rooted and grounded when it comes to your heart chakra, your root chakra, your throat chakra, and your solar plexus chakra. So emotionally, like I said, somebody has been so out of alignment, being manipulated for so long that it's been eating up all of your money. It's like literally taking your money and flushing it down the toilet, but not anymore. So kudos and congratulations to you all, Aquarius. That's what I have for you. Let's pull a number card and let's go ahead and close this out. Let's pull a number card and let's go ahead and close this out. Number card and close it out. But like I said, expect powerful change. That's right. That you're going to be rolling into that new moon phase, feeling like, wow, just wow, 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 wow. 19, I am a pioneer. Independence and self-sufficiency are necessities to you. You are extremely capable in life and in work, and you aren't afraid to take big risks to achieve the life that you desire. To achieve the life that you desire. The only word that comes to my mind right now, 2 words, rude awakening. Rude awakening. It's a lot of people that's in for a rude awakening. Just like some of the people from your past. They're going to look for anybody as a way in. Anybody that they feel like they can get to you in terms of, oh my God, I need to talk to Aquarius. I want to see Aquarius. I want to... Rude awakening. Affirmations for confidence. I matter, period. I am kind, period. I act in spite of fear, period. I keep the promises I make to myself, period. My voice matters. Someone needs to hear it. Remember I said your voice? The throat chakra is much about more than just speaking, like audible expression. It literally is about hearing, you know, with your spiritual ears. And I've said this before, ear, nose, and throat doctor, right? It's about an odor, a smell that people have on them. Certain types of people have a certain odor on them, a certain smell. And that we haven't even covered that topic yet, but we'll cover it later on. Some people are trying to cover up something. You know, like some people have to wear a lot of scented things. Not to say that if you wear scented cologne or perfume that you're trying to cover up some kind of body odor. But there are some people that want to cover up a particular body odor because they don't want you to catch wind of whatever they've been eating or whoever they've been around. So let me give a lighthearted, you know, about odor, right? Let's say you go to a friend's house and they're cooking fish. They're frying fish, right? You walk in the house. You don't have any odor on you except the odor of outside. You know, like you've heard people say, oh, you smell like outside. You smell like, you know, the wind has been blowing through your clothes, right? Whatever outside smells like. When you leave their house, everything that you came in there with is now smelling like fish. You get in your car, you close the door, now your car smells like fish. You walk back into your house, unless you take off everything and take a shower outside, and it just smells like fish. You brought that odor, on you, right? So we'll get into that another time, but your voice matters. And so somebody smelled fear on you, that if you were to cut certain people off, that fear would be like, I'm afraid they will never talk to me anymore. I'm afraid they don't want to be around me anymore. But you smelled that on them. That's why somebody kept giving and giving and giving and giving. Like the example I gave to a friend that keeps saying, well, calling you and saying, me and my significant other got into it. You smell fear all over them, right? And that fear contaminated you. So, but now they're going to hear you through your actions loud and clear, right? Because you've been saying it out of your mouth, your throat. You've been saying it out of your throat, audible expression. Their hearing was blocked because all they saw was something else. So at the root chakra was blocked for them. That fear, that's at that root chakra, right? That would be like a demon. That fear, they didn't hear a word you said, right? Because you smelled that fear on them. But now you said, I'm closing out the cycle. I'm closing out the cycle. Here we have confidence. My voice matters. Someone needs to hear it, period. My tribe wants me to succeed, period. I allow doubt to float away with ease, period. That's what I have for you all, Aquarius. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you all on Freedom Friday. Bye.